Hi Scorpio, this is your Runemap reading for April 2015. So this is the Oracle Life and my name's Angie, and as you can see we've got all the runes inside this bag. So you might want to turn down your volume for a split second, just until I shake these up and get them all going. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pick a handful out of my bag, and I'm going to drop a few of them down here for you. You ready? Okay, so ready, set, go. Okay, so anything that falls off my map is something in the past. Now there's one that went way over here, so that's something in the past. This is still on the line here, this one here, so that one I'm going to leave there for a minute. This one's way over here, so these are all the past. Okay, these ones are the past. Anything that falls off my map is the recent past. Okay, so we'll turn over the runes. This one's in between these two, so there's some advice coming about love. Okay, so we'll get started. Now, where will I start first? I'll start over here. Now, this rune here it's like my world, the world, you know, like in the tarot. Excuse me for a minute. This is all about breakthroughs and ending of a cycle and beginning of a new one. So, and it's fulfillment, conclusions, and sometimes they can be realizations and aha moments. Now, it was in your health section. So, some of you Scorpios are going to have some breakthroughs within your health. For some of you Scorpios out there for the month of April. Okay, so we have the two X's over here, which is really unusual to get. They're two different types of X's, as you can see. One has a longer line than the other. Okay, so you've got that in your money sector, Scorpio. So we'll go with the first one, and this first one is all about blockages. So some of you Scorpios are having problems in the money department. You're having some blockages, some obstacles to overcome. For some of you Scorpios out there, and there's some annoyances where it's just blocking your path and you can't seem to make much money in that area. And this X, I mean there are names to these, but I prefer not to. This one is all about giving and receiving. Okay, so for some of you Scorpios, this is another rune that's on there, and it's all about, you know, you desire to help others, and that helps you make money. But it's also about giving and receiving to the X here. But it's more about, you know, you're not getting too much help in the money department in that area. So you've got the two X's there for some of you Scorpios. So you might have to overcome some money issues. Okay. So next we will do this. Now this is in the advice and wisdom. I have W for wisdom and advice. So you have the arrow here, and it doesn't matter which way it's facing. It's still in the area of advice. So for the advice for you this month, Scorpios, it's telling you to be, you're going to have a lot of passions, victory this month, and your advice is to just go with it and enjoy it. You're going to have some progress through action, fast-paced moves this month, so just enjoy the month. The advice is from me is just to enjoy the goodness that the universe is trying to bring you. Okay, and this is all about overcoming obstacles too, this one. So the advice is to, you know, be proud of yourself that you have overcome some obstacles. So that's your advice, and that goes for this here too. This was a bit of an obstacle. So the advice is to work through the money issues and get to a victorious area in your life, Scorpios. Okay, so you have the M here, which is sort of half in between two areas. And the M is, it's advice and in love. So you're having some forward movement in the love department, and the advice is to maybe make some forward movement in the love department. And the M can also mean travel. So the advice is maybe for some of you my advice is, what it's saying here, is to go away on a weekend holiday for some of you Scorpios out there. So it's also the motivational rune. So it's telling you to be motivated in the love department as well, Scorpios. Okay, and right on the love department you have the bee, which is all about new beginnings, about growth, starting fresh. So new beginnings and growth. See, the bee is like beginnings. Okay, so there's new beginnings that will be starting. If you take the advice of this M rune here and go away on a weekend, offer a girlfriend that you've just, or a girl that you've just met to go away for a couple of days with you, or a guy. And it's telling you that new beginnings will be starting in that area if you apply some of these tactics to your month. Okay? Okay? So don't forget you have some passion and victory. That's your advice. And keeping your promises too can be this one here. Okay? So we've done this one, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. So this one here on the edge here, Scorpio, it's right on the edge, and it's sort of on the line in between love and using your intuition. This is like the intuition area. And the downward motion means that you have in the F, see how the downward, it means that you have, it's about thoughts and words, and it's like the antenna. And it could be saying that you might have to use your intuition to think up something like a light bulb moment for yourself in the love department, because it was right here sort of in between these two here, which is on the line. So it's telling you that, or to communicate your ideas about love for some of you Scorpios out there. Okay, so that was just there. So wow, so really you've had a little bit of obstacles in the month of April, Scorpio, but if you apply some of these things, you're having a lot of success and breakthroughs in the health department. This is the health area for me on my Runemap, and it's just telling you with the F, it's just about communication. This is like an antenna, and it's telling you sometimes, to use your intuition and to think of ways to communicate with people about things you love. It doesn't necessarily mean love as in a person or a family member. It's something that you love. It's passion, and that's what this advice rune said here before with the upward arrow, which is about passions and victory and all that too. See? So this is about passions here too, which is love. Okay? So it doesn't always necessarily mean about a person. It could mean the love of something that you like to do, something creative as well. So it could be telling you, some of you Scorpios, to be use your intuition about your passions and the things you love. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to do one extra card here and see if one wants to come out for Scorpios. If there's something that I may have missed here that I haven't communicated to you. So we'll see if there's anything else or something hidden that's not come up. Okay, so we'll see if there's a card that would like to come out for Scorpios, please. And if not, I usually pick the last card that's in my hand. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you, Scorpio. So the 4 of Pentacles. See, now that's about money, and that's about being a bit tight with money. So that is saying that that's why you're having obstacles, because you're being a bit too tight with money. Okay, and your second one is Jack of Hearts, which is like the Page of Cups. So it could mean you get a message of love. Now here how we talked about use your intuition or communication about love or a passion. But of course it could also mean a person. So you could get messages from a person. Messages of love from a person. Okay. So that was 2 things that I may have missed. So there you go. I hope you enjoy the reading. I use this for myself, and it's very accurate for me. So that's why I've decided to use it for a lot of you star signs out there. And I hope it helps. Drop me a line. Let me know how, if anything resonated with some of you Scorpios. Also, if you'd like to drop me a line at princessangie774, all lowercase, at gmail.com. If you'd like to request a reading. I'm thinking about doing a 2-for-1 offer, but I'll let you know about that when that sort of comes up very soon. I'm just trying to organise a payment system, either through PayPal or through direct debit, or through direct deposit or money orders or so on. So I'll let you know when I'm starting to get that organised, okay? But I am working on it because I've had a lot of requests for personal readings, which has been awesome. And I'd just like to thank you guys, Scorpio, for subscribing. Sorry about that. And for subscribing. Now, to get a personal reading, you do need to subscribe, because when I do the reading for you, it's personalised to you and you only. And when I upload it, it's for you. It might say personal reading for Joe Blow, and it'll come up in your emails and it'll come up in your subscriptions. So you can sort of scroll down and find your reading there, okay? So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and drop me a comment. Just say g'day. Okay, have a wonderful month, Scorpios, and I'll speak to you then. Bye now. Bye for now. Bye.